Hello YouTube, hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to talk about Logan. Careful for spoilers if you've never seen this movie before, but it's been a few weeks since it's been out on video and a few months since it's been in the theater, so tough, I guess. Anyways, this movie sets the tone right off the hop. Right away, Wolverine means business. They tell you immediately what kind of state he's in. He's no longer able to just eject his claws out anymore. It's a little tough for him. He doesn't have much. All he cares about is his livelihood, which is his at the time it's a limo, and Charles. And that's about it. That's all Logan cares about. That's all he has. He's grizzled, he's old, he's jaded. This movie, for all these reasons, starts adding up. It starts reminding me of The Last of Us. So for those of you out there who say they can't make a good video game movie, play The Last of Us, watch the Logan. It's pretty well the same kind of story, the same narrative. That's not to say it's bad. Great things borrow from one another. It's a strength to take something from one story or another story and bring it over and tell it in a slightly different way. Logan, what's great about Logan is it's intimate. Right away you're dealing with a very small number of characters, and you know immediately these characters' motivations. You know why Charles is in on it. You know why Logan is in on what Logan's motivations are, why he's doing what he's doing. You know why Laura's doing what she's doing. You know why the bad guys are what their motivations are. You never question anyone's motivations, and that's a strength. And I think part of that comes from having a small, intimate cast. You're able to, well, Logan was able to tell us exactly what we needed to know about all of them. And sure, there might be questions you might have about backstory to this or that, but a lot of it's implied. And sometimes I think that's one of the strong points of Logan, is it doesn't spell things out for you the whole time, beat it over your head. Like, there are some tough story points, like what happened to Professor Xavier's school. They never out and out say what happened, but they imply it. And it's that leaving the gap for the viewer to watch that I think made Logan very strong. Another thing that makes Logan very strong is as I said, to tie back into the characters' motivations, is that because they're well fleshed out, we can relate to them on a personal level. We know what it's like to give up hope. We know what it's like to finally start having things go our way again. We know what it's like to have the carpet taken out from under us. And so we can really empathize with these characters in a way that you can't in some other stories. Most superhero shows are great to watch because they're so fantastical. They're so unrelatable. You want to imagine what it could be like to be Superman, so you watch a Superman film. With Logan, it's not so much about his powers at all. It's more so about him as a core. If you like Terminator 2, if you like The Last of Us, or other sci-fi kind of stories where you deal with, or I mean, it doesn't have to be sci-fi, sorry, that's kind of presumptuous. I mean, like Western, any story that deals with an intimate cast of characters that have to do something. It's about redemption, about hope, really, this movie is about the human spirit. And if you like any of those movies, you'll like this movie. So even if you don't like X-Men movies or superhero movies, you would probably like this movie. I've shown this movie to people who don't particularly care for superhero movies, and they loved this one. Some people I know complained about the child acting as one of the negative points of this movie. I personally didn't find it to be a negative point. I didn't find it distracting. I can understand where some people do. It is what it is. I mean, child actors, they haven't been through the rigmarole of acting for very long. They're doing what they can with what little they have, I guess you would say. And honestly, I think if you're focusing on that, you're missing the story. And probably if that's pulling you out, then you weren't really into the story to begin with. And personally, I just think it's really nitpicky, but I mean, it's subjective. Anyways, what did you think of Logan? What did you think of The Last of Us? Or Terminator 2? Do you think any of these movies are relatable? What were your first parts? leave a comment in the section below, give me a thumbs up, or haha, since I'm doing these and I'm brand new to them, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Leave that in the comments below and I'll try and improve my videos. Have a great day.